Hello students, this is Mrs. Barr at Santa Barbara High School.
And Mrs. Woods from Locklina Junior High.
In this screencast, we will review how to search the library catalog. First, you select the Catalog tab. Destiny allows for 5 types of searches. They are keyword, title, author, subject, or series.
Okay. The first and broadest type of search that you will use is a keyword search. This will allow you to search for records that match words in the title, by author, or by the topic of a book. For example, if I were to search Middle Ages as a keyword search, I could either hit enter here or I could click keyword and it will bring up any record that matches Middle Ages. Either it matches the title of the book or perhaps it matches the topic that the book covers. And I can see here that I have 163 results. The next type of searches that I want to cover are by title and author. These are pretty self-explanatory. For author, you must know the author's last name and you must spell it correctly. If you do that, you'll bring up books by author. For title, you can actually just have a part of the title. For example, if I search fire, that's going to bring up a keyword search because I just clicked enter. If I search fire and click title, it is going to bring up any books with the word fire in the title. And I would have to go through and find my book. I have 116 that match that query. The next type of search is subject. Subject is similar to a keyword search, except it only searches matches where the book has the tag that it relates to the topic of Middle Ages. For example, I'm going to search Middle Ages here, and it should bring up fewer results because it's only looking for books that have in the tag that it is about or covers the topic of Middle Ages. And I search subject, and here are my results. I have 97. And you see there's some fiction books here. This means that the book might take place, the setting might be in the Middle Ages. The final type of search is by series. If you know a series name, you can type it in and then click series. I'm going to look up Mortal Instruments and it'll bring up all the books that we have in the Mortal Instruments series. One thing to note is the copies available. I see here that 2 of 2 are available. If this were to say 0 of 2 are available, it would mean that there are no current copies of that book in the library. The last thing I want to talk to you about is where to find books. For example, I'm going to do a subject search of anxiety because I'm doing a research project on anxiety. And it's going to bring up my books that are obviously about anxiety. And notice my first books that it brings up, the call number here, this tells us where the book is on the shelf. And I see that it has a Dewey Decimal call number, which tells us that it is a nonfiction book. I would use this number to find the book on the shelf. If I look down to this record right here, I see FIC. This tells me that it's a fiction book. I want you to remember that when you're doing research, fiction books are not appropriate for research, and you would want to stick with nonfiction books that you would find using the Dewey Decimal call number.
And remember, if you can't find a book, keep calm and ask your librarian. We are here to help.
Thank you and goodbye.